6:30 a.m. It's nice and warm today, -6, snowing a bit. Good job it's warm because we got no heater, off running, and we've got an early start because we've got to get to Malmo service centre. There's the alarm. Time to wake up. It's spoiled a bit with the beautiful countryside. Just seems a shame going running in town. I'm not complaining, it is lovely here. Quite a scary way to get into church. Nice train station. Perils are running in the city. Just went flying on some ice. Nothing broken, luckily. It was an excellent Superman impression. Shame I didn't get it on camera. My side of the car. Just joking, I'll do it all. Heading to Malmo this morning. I stayed in the Sunlight Hotel last night. Good hotel, very nice, very reasonable, nice swimming pool. Just charging at Odeshog supercharger here for about 40 minutes and then carry on towards Malmo. We'll have to stop once more before we hit the service centre. We've heard from them and they're going to have a look at the car, but no promises they can fix it. Charging next to a Model 3. Services are so nice here. Just stopped at the supercharger in Lagan. It's a beautiful spot. Very nice, one of the nicest chargers to date. We're following Mr. Model 3 around. We've got about 2.5 hours till we get to the service centre. They're going to take a look at the car. We're going to be late for it, but we'll get there as quickly as we can. Just at the service centre in Malmo, turns out that it was a fuse that went. Having a look at the Model 3 while I'm here. Looks very different to our car. Pretty nice inside the Model 3, I like it.
Is there like a lounge or something like that on the boat? Ah!
Just on the ferry just south of Malmo, Trelleborg's not pronounced like that at all, to Rostock in Germany. It's great actually, it's a 6-hour crossing, £45, and the great thing about that is that it's 6 hours when we can get some sleep and saves us a lot of driving and the tolls, so definitely recommend it. Just arriving now in Rostock. Great ferry journey, got about at least 4 hours sleep. It's us leaving the boat now. Next stop Dunkirk. Be there in about 3 hours. No,
what?
Sorry, no.
What?
14 hours, 23 minutes, my mistake. We are in Brack, Germany, charging. Had about an hour and a half to get here from the ferry. There's a lovely cafe here, I'm told, but it's closed. It's 2 a.m. Gonna try and find a garage. Just finished the edit, uploading what will be the penultimate video, I think. And yeah, back on the road. We're just past Bremen now. It's, I can't see my watch, but it's about 5 a.m, something like that. Just at the superchargers, at the services, with the best toilets ever. Cost 15 cents, but it's well worth it. We had some Brotchen, a hot chocolate, and I got a coffee now. About 5 hours to Calais. We are in a very windy Vuren in the Netherlands, and look at that, 3 grey Teslas, how exciting. Anyway, we got yeah, probably another 4 hours to run till the ferry because we've got to stop and charge once more before we get on. In the meantime, Frühstück, or breakfast. Just at a very windy Dunkirk, ferry is delayed, so we've got about a 2-hour wait. But be home early evening. That's pretty much the end of the big trip, although I've got to drive back to Scotland tonight. Pretty choppy on deck, about another hour or so. Currently on autopilot on the ferry, just about to leave. Look at that light, how professional is that? Should have used this a few other times in the trip. So just at Scotch Corner for what is the final charge. Got about another few hours to go. It is 3 AM. Pretty tired after what has been effectively over 24 hours driving on and off since we rolled off the ferry at midnight at Rostock. Yeah, just to summarise, been a great trip. I think a few key kind of takeaways from it for anyone looking to do something similar. I would say windscreen wash, make sure you get some really good -18 or below windscreen wash and get it in before you go, or go without a full tank, because we had some issues where we went with a full tank and didn't have enough room to get some strong screen wash in. The car did absolutely brilliantly, didn't put a foot wrong. Admittedly, let's skip over the fuse going, but other than that, it's been brilliant. You know, it was so good in the snow and ice. Felt very sure-footed, no issues at all there. It does get pretty cold in the boot, so I appreciate it's fairly well insulated. However, -15 or below, we were finding that things like water and drinks in the boot would freeze up, and so if you're sleeping in the car, that equates to cold feet as well if it's -20, so something to remember there. Insulate your socks well, or insulate your feet well, yeah, the windows do tend to freeze up as well, so the windows drop down a little bit when you open the door, so I think that's one thing to consider as well. Just be careful, -15 or below, in terms of opening the doors and the likes. We had a few sticky windows, but yeah, a fantastic trip. Looking forward to getting home, to be honest, seeing the family, try and get this video up tomorrow morning. It'll be a kind of hodgepodge of the past 24 hours, you know, from when we left Sweden to now. And that's it, signing off.
The Deputy Prime Minister must be heard from the start of the session to the end of the session. Deputy Prime Minister. I've been asked to reply. My right